Professor Alistair Finch was a man built from books. His mind, a fortress of theories, was renowned across continents, yet a hollow echo resided in the vast library of his soul. He'd heard whispers of a Zen master on a distant mountain, whose wisdom wasn't in texts but in silence. Driven by a final, unconquerable intellectual challenge, Alistair embarked on a journey, leaving his world of structured debate behind. The journey was an exercise in deconstruction. His tailored suits gave way to practical wear, his leather-bound notebooks soaked in unexpected downpours. With every step, the weight of his knowledge felt heavier, a suit of armour in a world that demanded bareness. The master's dwelling was a simple wooden hut, smelling of damp earth and brewing tea. The master, Kaito, met him with a simple, placid smile. His eyes held a depth that Alistair found unnerving. They didn't assess his intellect, they simply saw him. They sat, and Alistair, defaulting to his only known method, began to speak. He spoke of Kant and Kierkegaard, of metaphysics and epistemology. He laid out paradoxes like chess pieces and filled the quiet room with the thunder of his accumulated learning, building his fortress of a mind, brick by intellectual brick. Kaito listened without interruption. When the professor finally paused, breathless, Kaito simply nodded. "Tea?" he offered. He moved with a grace that was a lesson in itself, preparing the tea with a focus that was absolute. He placed a delicate porcelain cup before Alistair and began to pour. The rich green tea filled the cup, rising to the brim. Alistair watched, ready to receive it. And then Kaito kept pouring. The tea breached the lip of the cup, a dark green waterfall cascading over the sides, pooling on the wooden tray, and then dripping onto the mat below. Alistair stared, first in confusion, then in alarm. "Stop!" he cried out. "It's full, no more will go in." The master stopped. He looked at Alistair, his gaze carrying a gentle, profound insight. "Like this cup," Kaito said, his voice as soft as the steam rising from the spilled tea. "You are full of your own opinions and speculations. You come here seeking wisdom, yet you present only your knowledge. Your mind is already overflowing. How can I show you Zen?" He gestured to the overflowing cup. "Unless you first empty your cup." The words struck Alistair with the force of a physical blow. The spilled tea was a perfect, humiliating reflection of his own arrogance. He had travelled all this way not to learn but to display. In that moment, the fortress of his mind crumbled. For the first time in his life, Professor Alistair Finch had nothing to say. He was silent. He was empty. He was ready to learn,